I thought my audience would be craving for something delicious. What about pizza today? Cutting the crap. Instead of kneading dough by hand, modern machines handle the job easily. They roll the dough into thin sheets and sprinkle dry flour on it to prevent sticking. Because of yeast's magical properties, the dough expands a bit. So these machines equipped with pins and wheels poke tiny holes in the sheets to let out the air and cut them in perfect round shapes. Following that, now comes pizza sauce. Automated dispensers spread the sauce evenly over the dough, avoiding the edges, of course. This delicious layer of sauce can create a storm of flavor in your taste buds. Okay, if not a storm, then tsunami for sure. Kidding, no offense. Till now, the dough is pre-baked to form a strong base that can hold all the toppings. Even those good-for-nothing kind of people like me love this step. It's super satisfying. The choice of toppings depends on the type of pizza being prepared, as every company has its own signature flavors. Once the pizza is fully topped, it's packed with great care to ensure everything stays clean and safe. When pizza is here, you're back in the sphere. I mean, all your cravings come to rest on that first deliciously creamy bite of your favorite pizza. So I have decided to give you a detailed tour to this second amazing factory that makes pizza, but people don't get to see their inside scenes often. Unlike the first one, they set the dough in individual molds and let them get fully prepared for further toppings. Some of you might wonder who likes to eat these frozen pizzas when you can grab a fresh one from a nearby restaurant, isn't it? The answer is, these frozen pizzas offer a perfect solution for an unexpected guest or out-of-the-blue appetite. Plus, it's affordable. You can consider it more like a delicious meal that gets ready in under 30 minutes, requiring zero effort, except that you need to put it in the oven. Now that seems like a real effort. It's coming your way. I hope you don't forget this tour. Many factories produce bear-shaped soft sponge cakes that involve several critical steps. But I must say this one amazing factory I chose to show you is somewhat more efficient. Watch and let me know. Here comes the smartest way to create thousands of cooked pasta boxes with the same dedication and taste, but only through machines. As these machines make ready-to-grab pasta boxes for you, let me tell you why it is necessary for them to prepare in a bunch. What would be the best reason than that it will be a quick fix for unexpected appetite, a weeknight staple, or late-night cravings. Furthermore, factory-made pasta is hygienic and safe to consume. This gives consumers peace of mind knowing they are enjoying a safe and wholesome meal. Hey, a quick question. What is it you want to watch in our upcoming videos? We will definitely consider it. Drop your comments. This unique mixture is what gives the final product its irresistible crunch and superb flavor. We are talking about crispy fried mushrooms. So here these mushrooms are getting coated with that breading, which will change the entire game of crispiness. After receiving their cloak, the mushrooms take a dip in a high-tech vat filled with carefully chosen cooking oil. The mushrooms spend just the right amount of time in this hot bath, achieving a beautiful golden brown color that signifies crispy perfection. The journey doesn't end there. After their frying adventure, the crispy mushrooms are rapidly cooled for final packaging. This quick process locks in the delicious flavors and prevents the oil from seeping into the crispy coating. Fresh eggs are taken to the cracking station where the machines crack them open with precision. Each egg is delicately separated into yolks and whites. A little pasteurization is important to keep the beaten egg yolks and whites from any potential harmful bacteria. Now this final step involves filling the yolks into bacteria-resistant pouches, ensuring hygiene and freshness. Something special is coming ahead. This pot contains perfectly cooked rice that is going to be poured in several prepared meal boxes to serve you with the convenience. This has been all done through machines, which are way more responsible than many of, chefs. Other ingredients containing chicken balls and several gravies will also be poured with the help of the latest machines to avoid any mess. The entire process will be carried out so smoothly that you barely even see any grain or spillage. This might be new, but I found it a more efficient way of handling bulk meal preparations, especially when they need to run a really expanded business. This will keep the meal fresh and tasty, and this concept is basically introduced for busy bodies to just grab, reheat the meal, and it's done. Whether slathered with butter and jam for breakfast, paired with a hearty soup for lunch, or torn into chunks to accompany a rustic dinner, sourdough adapts effortlessly to any occasion, always leaving us craving just one more bite. I like these sourdough callings. Patience is key for Parmesan cheese. We said that because of what we will tell you. You know its aging process takes a minimum of 2 years, and even some are aged for much longer to develop its complex flavors and crumbly texture. Have you ever wondered why you find perfectly uniform peach chunks in cans and frozen bags? The entire credit goes to these machines and, of course, that automation. The resulting peaches will be pre-cut and ready to use, saving you the time and effort of buying, washing, and chopping fresh peaches. By sealing the chunks in huge bags, factories can protect this delicate fruit from spoilage, maintaining their freshness and flavor. Dried apricots are renowned for their high content of vitamin A, which is essential for maintaining healthy vision, skin, and immune function. It also has vitamin C that is vital for collagen synthesis, meaning completely changing your skin tone and texture to a healthy one. You're craving a delicious cherry pie, but sadly it's not cherry season? That's where canned cherries swoop in to save the day, or I must say, your mood. With their convenient packaging, canned cherries offer a quick and easy way to satisfy your sweet tooth. On the other hand, cherries are also packed with powerful nutrients, for example antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that support our health. The journey of creating sugar syrup-coated cookies begins with the careful selection and mixing of ingredients to form a smooth dough. It is then sent on a conveyor belt in specific proportions to achieve the desired dough consistency in the meantime. Once the dough is thoroughly mixed and any additional ingredients are incorporated, it's time to shape the cookies. This is basically done by using cookie cutters for uniform shapes, or you can say by scooping out the dough onto a smooth conveyor belt. Now comes baking, which is my most favorite part among all the industrial processes. Baking transforms the raw dough into delectably golden brown cookies with a crisp exterior and a tender interior. As they are transferred to cooling racks, let them cool completely so they can be sent for that glossy sugar syrup. This special drum is used to ensure that the syrup adheres well to the cookies without causing them to become overly soggy or lose their crispness. This syrup is drizzled over the cookies for a more decorative effect. After the sugar syrup is applied, the cookies are allowed to set and dry for a short period. This allows the syrup to stick to the surface of the cookies and develop a shiny finish. Depending on the ambient temperature and humidity, this setting process may take anywhere from a few minutes to an hour. Visual inspection is conducted to assess the cookie's appearance, including the uniformity of the sugar syrup coating, color consistency, and overall aesthetic appeal. Any cookies that do not meet visual standards are removed from the scene. As they travel towards the packaging, they will be changing their appearance a little bit. Wait for it. Once the sugar syrup coating is set, you can see that dried syrup has created a crust of sugar onto them, making them even more crispy. Ever wondered how your favorite pizza magically appears? Let me be clear, it will magically appear only if you have bought it from nearby grocery stores in frozen form, so you may just bake it in the oven for 20 minutes. Like pizza, life is full of layers, each one adding depth and flavor to the experience. Get ready to taste the awesomeness of Yule logs. Oh, no offense, but you can only watch the deliciousness. Let's see whether this video can tempt you enough to go for it right away. Its every bite is super tasty, mixing sweetness with creamy goodness. Yule logs are the best holiday dessert ever, guaranteed to make everyone happy. For me, it's more like a must-have dessert for my gatherings with my most favorite buddies. Right now, I can only think of everything is fair in baking biscuits. Maybe not everything, dude. While sugar biscuits are undeniably delicious, they are not known for their nutritional value. They are typically high in calories, sugar, and fat, and low in essential nutrients such as vitamins and minerals. As such, they are best enjoyed in moderation as an occasional treat rather than a dietary staple. For example, enjoying a small portion of sugar biscuits as part of a balanced diet can provide a source of quick energy, making them a convenient snack for sugar lovers. Donuts are celebrated for their soft, airy texture and often come with a variety of glazes and toppings. Stop, we are not going to watch donuts here, but donut-shaped, filled sponge cakes. You know they have these amazing machines to get it all done, and even they set the right temperature to evenly cook these cakes with special alternative filling inside. When I meant alternative, I meant this. Just like those spongy donut-shaped cakes, we have another amazing shape to enjoy your coffee times along with delicious treats. It's none other than the heartily beloved bear. As soon as those machines pour the batter inside the molds, they wait for a dedicated time to completely bake the cakes up to perfection. I'm in love with their special yet unique filling technique. Unlike donuts, the chocolate part contains creamy filling and vice versa. They have yummy strawberry jam filling. The vibrant colors of rainbow bagels can have a positive effect on mood. Studies suggest that colorful foods may stimulate the brain and enhance feelings of happiness. You might have never seen dumplings being made with such precision inside those huge factories. We have uploaded a dedicated video on dumplings. Want to watch? Find out its link in the description box. Hey, I suppose you are enjoying my video. Want to support us? Notice that glowing like button, please hit it so we can know our precious audience is right beside us. As soon as the cooked syrup is poured into conveyor belts, they take the thicker batter towards rolling pins to knead it further. These machines stretch and fold the candy, incorporating air into it. This process lightens the color and gives the candy a smooth, glossy finish. The aerated candy is then fed into forming machines. Depending on the type of candy being produced, these machines can create various shapes, such as discs or even oval. Even after the candies are hardened, Proper cooling is essential to ensure the candies retain their shape and texture. Once the candies have cooled and passed quality checks, they are moved to the packaging machines. Unlike traditional pizza dough, which requires time to rise and knead, pita bread provides a ready-made base that eliminates the need for extensive preparation. One of the primary reasons people choose pita bread pizza is its quick and easy preparation. For health-conscious individuals, pita bread pizza offers a lighter alternative to traditional pizza. Pita bread is typically lower in calories and fat than traditional pizza dough, making it a healthier option for diet freaks. Unlike fresh raspberries, which require washing, hulling, and careful storage, frozen raspberries come pre-packaged and ready to use straight from the freezer. This saves you time and effort in meal preparation. Also, they are a little cost-effective, especially when they are not in season. Seeing a product being made through machines or watching a complex manufacturing process finish successfully gives us a natural sense of satisfaction. So don't forget to appreciate their efforts and ours as well.
The journey begins with picking the perfect potatoes, but not just any potatoes will do. McDonald's chooses only russet Burbank potatoes for their fries. These aren't your average spuds. They're chosen for their unique qualities, making them perfect for frying. These potatoes aren't picked just because they taste good. They're also chosen as they can keep the growing quality and texture, even when made in big batches for fast food. Take the United States for instance, where russet Burbank potatoes are a top pick and mostly McDonald's contractors are from US thanks to the perfect potato growing weather there. Now, here you can see how the potatoes are dug up from the ground with the help of heavy-duty all-in-one machines. Inside these machines, advanced tools clean the potatoes, removing all the dirt. This process goes on continuously until all the potatoes are gathered. All these potatoes are then gathered and stored in a room. This way, they can be quickly taken out when needed, ensuring that the processing never stops. You'd be amazed by the sheer quantity of potatoes here. Believe it or not a single potato goes bad. They're all used up within 15 days. A big reason for this is McDonald's makes approximately 9 million pounds of French fries every day. As soon as these potatoes are taken to the factory as needed, that's when the real magic begins. Let's take you inside the factory where you'll see French fries being made. First up, we've reached the potato washing station. Here, the potatoes are tossed into cleaning containers filled with water. Thanks to the vibrating belts, the fast-flowing water easily washes away the dirt from the potatoes. After a thorough wash, a portion control elevator lifts the potatoes out of the water and transfers them to another belt. This belt gradually collects the potatoes in a container-like hose, sending small batches to the peeling machines for further washing. The peeling process is incredibly delicate, ensuring only the skin is removed without wasting any part of the potato. Once the potatoes are peeled and clean, they're moved through belts to the third washing chamber. Here, the final wash takes place with water containing chlorine and safe chemicals. Freshly washed and ready, these potatoes are then taken by the belts for special treatments. What you're seeing, all these units standing tall, are actually fine cutting chambers. They expertly cut the peeled potatoes into uniform sizes. This is why McDonald's fries always look the same in shape and length. Their machines work in a precise and effective way. The machines propel the potatoes at speeds of 60 to 70 miles per hour through high-pressure water knives. These water knives finely slice the potatoes into thin strips, which are then sorted by their size and shape. After being cut, the fries are washed and then placed on an automatic elevator. This takes them toward the boiler for the next step in their journey to becoming the perfect fries. Sometimes, the cut fries get a special treatment with a mix of sugar and sodium pyrophosphate for two main reasons. The sugar is there to help the fries achieve that perfect golden brown color when fried. The sodium pyrophosphate, on the other hand, keeps the fries from turning gray or brown, whether they're cooked or frozen. The real reason they're boiled for a bit is to make the inside of the fries soft, so when they're fried later, they turn out crispy on the outside but remain soft inside. The fries head straight to the boiler. Here, any broken or misshapen fries stick with the belts, while the perfectly shaped fries fall through to the boiling area. They're fried to 50% to lock in the quality, flavor, and freshness from the inside out. This step also takes away some water and starch from the fries, making a light crust on them. The oil they're fried in is a mix of canola, corn, soybean, and hydrogenated soybean oils. This blend is healthy because it doesn't have trans fats or cholesterol. After the fries are half fried, they're taken out with an elevator and set aside to air dry. This usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes. During this time, any extra oil dries up, making the crispy, half-cooked fries ready for packing. The fries that are only half-cooked get frozen super fast in a special freezer tunnel. This keeps their taste and texture just right. Freezing them quickly is important to make sure they all look the same and can be stored without going bad. Potatoes can spoil quickly once they're peeled or cooked. After that, the fries are put in cool trucks or storage areas, all set to be sent off to restaurants. Cutting onions seems like the toughest part of cooking, right? It's the reason half of us are scared to even start cooking. But what if we told you you could skip that mountainous task entirely? These machines are so efficient that no matter how you place the onion, they'll figure it out, set it right, and then, with the help of a belt that looks like a bunch of molds, make peeling and cutting super easy. First, gadgets that remove the tough outer layer grab onto the onion and peel it away in no time. Look at how cleanly and perfectly peeled these onions are now, all thanks to these fantastic machines. After a manual quality check to make sure no bad onions slip through, they're sent to be cut. This manual check is crucial if there's a bad one. It can be caught and removed by hand. With incredibly precise cutting, all these onions are then packed and frozen, ready to help you out in the kitchen. If you want to get the job done without even touching the fish, don't worry, these machines will do everything for you. You won't have to touch them at all. These preset units seal a specific amount of fish into packets perfectly. It's rare for these machines to make mistakes. Well, to say they never do would be stretching it. They do make errors, but only at a rate of 0.001%, because they're tested over 100 times before being used in factories. First off, thanks to their excellent eyesight, these machines quickly sort out the bad apples to one side while the good apples gently move along the belt. These good apples are on their way to be turned into apple puree, which is used in a variety of delicious dishes. These machines process a ton of apples into smooth, sweet puree in no time. It's amazing to see apples zip through this process and come out as something that makes our foods taste so good. The apple skins get removed and sent off to another side, often ending up mixed into fodder at dairy farms. Pancakes? Anyone? Here we have one of the biggest and most famous automated lines for making pancakes. You'll see everything from the batter being poured to the pancakes being cooked and layered, all done by machines without a hitch. These molds take a ride through an oven where the pancakes are cooked until they're just right golden and delicious. After cooking, the pancakes are carefully picked up and arranged into neat stacks, ready to be packed and shipped out. That's not the end of your fun. If you want to spice up your time with more amazing and bulk production videos, we're right here.